Vermont has always held a special place in my heart because it's the home of the U.S. Open of snowboarding. Really, it's the birthplace of snowboarding, and that's what I do. I love snowboarding pretty much above anything else. So when I was in college, we would always make road trips up to Vermont, even for a day. And it was just always maniacal. We wouldn't go to New Hampshire, we wouldn't go to Maine, we wouldn't go to New York. It was always Vermont. It had to be Vermont because of the history here and the snowboarding history here. So we'd actually leave Virginia after work and after class on a Friday, drive through the night, get to the parking lot at 3 a.m., sleep until the lifts open. We'd snowboard all day, and I'm talking all day. We didn't take breaks for lunch or anything like that. We had power bars in our pocket. We'd snowboard till the lifts closed at 4 o'clock, and then we'd drive all the way home. So we ended up spending more time in the car for one day of snowboarding than we did on the snow, but it was always worth it. And I would say we did that 3 to 4 times a year, me and my buddies from Virginia. One of my favorite adventures in Vermont was actually the first time I ever came here. It was for a snowboard instructor certification exam. And I drove 9 hours here from Virginia by myself and got a hotel room and took this exam. So I took this exam, and on the second morning we got 8 inches of fresh snow, which by Vermont standards, that's a reasonable storm. But by Virginia standards, I'd never seen anything like it before. So we had a written exam that morning. I finished the written exam in half an hour, even though we were given 90 minutes, and I went straight to the proctor and said, "Listen, I got to get out on the snow. Is that okay?" And he said, "Yeah, just meet your group at the right time." So I left all the other test takers behind and got about an hour of fresh turns in, 8 inches of fresh snow. It was my first real powder experience, and I guess that's probably part of the reason why I moved up here was that experience.